Ever tried typing a password with special characters on a keyboard from a different country? It's like playing a game of Where's Waldo, but Waldo is a hashtag. Now let's dive into the history of these keyboard conundrums. For starters, our modern keyboards are the digital descendants of the humble typewriter. Invented in the late 19th century, the typewriter laid the groundwork for the keyboard layout we know today. The first typewriter was patented by a gentleman named Christopher Latham Scholes. And let me tell you, the original design was nothing like the sleek, streamlined pieces of tech we're used to now. It was a mechanical marvel, a symphony of levers and keys, and it was all arranged in a seemingly random order. But there was a method in this madness. The arrangement, known as the QWERTY layout, was designed to prevent mechanical jams. Scholes placed the most commonly used letters far apart to slow down typists and keep the machine running smoothly. Now let's talk about those symbols that often leave us scratching our heads. You know, the ones like the tilde, the carré, circumflex, and my personal favorite, the interrobang. These symbols were added to the typewriter and later the keyboard to provide a wider range of expression in written language. For instance, the tilde was used in Spanish to denote a change in pronunciation, while the caret was used in proofreading to indicate where additional material needed to be inserted. As for the interrobang, well, it was invented in the 1960s as a stylish alternative to typing out. So, the next time you're hunting for the at symbol on a foreign keyboard, or wondering why the Q and W aren't next to each other, take a moment to appreciate the history behind these design quirks. And remember, these symbols and layouts were created to solve problems of the past. So next time you're lost in a sea of symbols, remember it all started with a typewriter. Ever wondered why the at symbol is called at? It's not because it's sitting at the number 2 position. Let's dive into the history of the at symbol, also known as the at symbol, which has been around for centuries. It was first used by merchants to denote the rate of something, as in 7 apples at $1 each. Fast forward to 1971, when a computer engineer named Ray Tomlinson was looking for a way to separate the username from the host name in email addresses. He spotted the at symbol on his teletype keyboard, and the rest, as they say, is history. Now let's move on to another symbol that's often used but rarely understood, the ampersand. And this symbol is actually a ligature of the letters E and T, which together spell et, the Latin word for and. Over time, the design of the symbol evolved, but the meaning remained the same. Next up is the asterisk. This little star-like symbol has a history that goes back to ancient Greece. It was used by scholars to denote a minor break in a poem or to highlight a particular passage. Today we use it in computing and programming to denote various functions. And finally, let's talk about the hashtag hash. This symbol, also known as the pound sign or number sign, has been used since the mid-19th century to denote numbers. However, it was only in 2007, when a former Google designer proposed using it on Twitter to group topics, that it gained its current social media fame. So there you have it. From the at symbol serving as a rate indicator to the hashtag becoming a social media sensation, the symbols on our keyboards have a rich and fascinating history. They have evolved from their original uses, adapted to our changing world, and have become an integral part of our digital lives. From ancient Rome to Twitter hashtags, our keyboard symbols certainly have taken a wild ride. What do a Viking king and your wireless headphones have in common? More than you might think. Our story takes us back to the 10th century, to a time when Vikings ruled the roost. Enter King Harald Bluetooth, a larger-than-life figure who reigned over Denmark and Norway. Now you're probably wondering, what in Odin's name does a Viking king have to do with the Bluetooth technology I use every day? Well, my friends, it's all in the name. Just as King Harald Bluetooth united Denmark and Norway under his rule, Bluetooth technology unites a multitude of devices under a single wireless network. In essence, both the Viking king and the technology that bears his name are unifiers, bringing together disparate elements to form a cohesive whole. The inventors of Bluetooth technology were well aware of this historical parallel when they chose the name. In a nod to King Harald's unifying legacy, they borrowed his moniker to symbolize the way their technology unites devices. And as for the iconic Bluetooth logo, that's actually a combination of 2 Old Norse runes for H and B, the initials of Harald Bluetooth. But why did King Harald have the moniker Bluetooth? Legend has it that the king had a penchant for blueberries, which left a noticeable blue tint on his teeth. While we can't confirm the truth of this tale, we can affirm that, much like King Harold's Bluetooth technology has made an indelible mark on our world. From connecting your headphones to your phone, to linking your laptop to a wireless mouse, Bluetooth technology has transformed the way we interact with our devices. It's a unifying force in an increasingly wireless world, a testament to the vision of its inventors, and a tribute to a Viking king who knew a thing or two about bringing things together. So Bluetooth isn't just a tech term, it's a nod to a Viking king. Bet you didn't see that coming. In 1994, a group of engineers asked, what if we could connect devices wirelessly? And thus, Bluetooth was born. Picture this: the mid-90s, a time when technology was taking giant leaps forward. In the heart of this innovation storm, a team of engineers at Ericsson, a Swedish telecommunications giant, began toying with a revolutionary idea. They envisioned a world where cables would become redundant, where devices could communicate with each other effortlessly, without any physical connection. This vision laid the foundation for what we now know as Bluetooth. The development of Bluetooth wasn't a walk in the park. The early stages were fraught with challenges. The team had to grapple with issues like device compatibility, power consumption, and signal interference. It was a high-tech puzzle that needed to be solved piece by piece. The first version of Bluetooth was far from perfect. It was slow, drained batteries quickly, and the connection was often unreliable. But the Ericsson team was undeterred. They knew they were onto something big, something that could transform the way we interact with technology. Fast forward to the present day, and Bluetooth technology has become a ubiquitous part of our lives. It's in our cars, our homes, our phones, and even our watches. The technology has evolved dramatically over the years, becoming faster, more reliable, and more energy efficient. Today, Bluetooth enables us to stream music, share files, and connect devices with a simple tap or voice command. But it's not just the technology that's evolved. The Bluetooth logo, a combination of the Nordic runes for the initials of the Viking King Harold Bluetooth, serves as a nod to the technology's Scandinavian roots and its goal to unify devices just as King Harold unified Denmark and Norway. Through all the revisions and upgrades, Bluetooth has stayed true to its original goal, to make our lives easier by enabling our devices to communicate wirelessly. From clunky connections to seamless syncing, Bluetooth has come a long way. Ever notice that strange rune-like symbol that represents Bluetooth? It's not just a cool design. Delving into the world of Bluetooth, we find ourselves stepping back in time into the realm of ancient runes and Viking kings. Yes, you heard it right. The Bluetooth symbol that we casually see and use every day carries a fascinating historical narrative. This seemingly abstract symbol is actually a combination of two Old Norse runes. These runes represent the initials of King Harold Bluetooth. Yes, you guessed it, the very namesake of our beloved wireless technology. Now you might be wondering, why would a modern-day technology be named after a Viking king from the 10th century? Well, King Harold was known for uniting diverse, warring factions in parts of what are now Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, much like Bluetooth technology unites various devices. Let's delve deeper into the symbol. The two runes used are Hegel and Bjarken, corresponding to our modern H and B. When combined, they form the unique geometric design we know as the Bluetooth symbol. This clever use of ancient script not only pays tribute to the king, but also represents the unifying function of Bluetooth technology. The intriguing blend of history and technology doesn't end there. The name Bluetooth was initially a code name for the project. However, as the team delved into the history behind it, they found the symbolism fitting and the name stuck, becoming as ubiquitous as the technology it represents. And just like King Harold, who left an enduring legacy, Bluetooth technology has profoundly impacted our lives, uniting devices and people across the globe. It has become an essential tool in our daily lives, from connecting our phones to our cars, to streaming music on our speakers, and even syncing our smartwatches. So there you have it. History, technology, and a dash of Norse mythology, all in your everyday Bluetooth device.